Hello everybody. The thing now we are going to study with the voids, three-dimensional voids. So you understood three-dimensional packing. Now we are going to deal with the three-dimensional voids. Now while doing the three-dimensional packing, each layer I told, each layer is hexagonal close packing. Each layer is hexagonal close packing, and there are two ways. We are just doing the packing. One is HCP, another one is CCP. Now I am introducing these two terms: hexagonal close packing, cubic close packing. Hexagonal close packing, cubic close packing for 3 dimension. What is hexagonal close packing and cubic close packing? Hexagonal close packing is nothing but ABC type. It's nothing but ABC type. What I told ABC type, I am not saying you the name in the last class. So now I say you the name, that what is the name of ABC type. It's nothing but hexagonal close packing for the 3 dimension. And for AB type, I hope all of you understood these types of 3 dimensional close packing. AB type, that is known as what? That is known as cubic close packing. In 2 dimension we called it square close packing. Now it is cubic close packing. So don't get confused with that. These are for the 3 dimensional actual close packing, I should say. These are for actual close packing. Actual means the 3 dimensional structure is the actual structure. Now obviously when we are packing it like this, there are 2 types of voids, 3 dimensional voids or interstices that is generated. The 2 types of voids are generated like this. Please understand it. 2 types of voids are generated like this. The first layer is like this. All are hexagonal, as I told. First layer is like this. This is a hexagonal one. Hexagonal close packing of the first layer. Second layer is also hexagonal close packing, and second layer is arranged like this. Second layer is arranged like this. See, it's one here, one here, one here. So I am not going to concentrate on the other one. Please concentrate on this. You can understand this. I drew with the 2 colors. You can understand that. I am just going to concentrate on this one, that is top on the 3. In the first layer, 3 are there in the hexagonal cross packing, and in the middle of that 3 there is one more ball, you can understand, one more fruit, you can understand, is placed on that. There is a void that is generated over here. This 3-dimensional void, obviously you should not think it as triangular. There is a 3-dimensional void that is generated over here. The shape of this void is tetrahedral. And here the void that is generated is tetrahedral void. So now if I rub this part, you can understand it better, that if the void is generated between the 4 lattice points, 3 in one layer and 1 in the other, 1 at the top. If the void is generated between the 4 lattice points, then this void is called tetrahedral void. Okay, because of its shape. Its shape is tetrahedral, that is why we call it tetrahedral void. But if the void is generated like this, you see it, once again I am drawing. The first layer is like this. Again I told that all the layers are hexagonal. This is a hexagonal layer. Second layer is also hexagonal but arranged in a different manner. Maybe it is arranged in this manner. See, it is arranged in this manner. Here one is there. Thus the red one is the second layer I am drawing. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, so here there is a void that is generated over here. In between these 6, a void is generated. A 3-dimensional void is generated in between these 6. 3 at the bottom, 3 at the top, but in the reverse manner. Okay, the hole or the void that is generated between these 6 spheres or 6 lattice points in 2 different layers, 3 each. Okay, The shape of this is octahedral. All of you know the shape of tetrahedral and octahedral, so I am not going into that. Okay, so that is why this type of void generated is called octahedral void. Octahedral void. Okay, so there are two types of voids that is generated in the cubical structures. Okay, what are the voids in the lattice points? I mean in the unit cells. What are the voids? The voids are tetrahedral and octahedral. What are tetrahedral voids or what are octahedral voids? The tetrahedral voids are generated by 4 lattice points, 3 in one layer and 1 in the other, whereas the octahedral void is generated by 6 lattice points, 3 in one layer and 3 in the other. I hope this is clear. The void, the 3-dimensional void is clear. Now we must understand the position of the 3-dimensional voids. Please understand the position of the 3-dimensional voids. Okay, the number and the position of the 3-dimensional voids, because this is a very important thing when we are going to solve the questions. I will give it right now after this explanation. Okay, now you see, in case of now whenever, okay, let me tell you before that this HCP, CCP, whatever I told, if we consider the unit cell of it, that unit cell is nothing but FCC. Nothing but FCC. FCC is what? Face-centered cubic unit cell. So both the structures of 3-dimensional structures has which kind of unit cell? It is face-centered cubic unit cell. Okay. So whenever we are talking of the voids, we are talking of the voids in a face-centered cubic unit cell, FCC unit cell. Okay. So just imagine a FCC unit cell. The room you are sitting is a FCC unit cell, suppose. Okay. What is FCC unit cell? All of us know that 8 are in the 8 corners and 6 are in the center of the faces. 6 are in the center of the faces. Okay. Now in this FCC unit cell, obviously they will be packed, but these lattice points will be packed, but there will be different voids in between. Obviously, there will be gaps in between. If you think of the spheres, there will be void. They cannot be completely packed because these are spheres and you are filling one cube with that. Okay, so obviously there will be voids. Now, if we observe the voids, if you can visualize, it's fine. If you cannot visualize the way I am saying, you should know this. Because that's all. Okay, if you can visualize the whole thing, it's absolutely fine. I am very happy in that. But if you can't, doesn't matter. You just know it what way I am telling. The total number of tetrahedral void is 8. The total number of tetrahedral void present in a FCC unit cell is 8. And the total number of octahedral void present in a FCC unit cell is 4. First is number. Total number of tetrahedral, just opposite. Tetra means 4, but how many are present? 8 are present. Octa means 8, but how many are present? 4 are present. Very easy to remember. Okay. Total number of tetrahedral voids present in a FCC unit cell is 8, and total number of octahedral voids present in a FCC unit cell is 4. Now, where are they present? Please understand it. Where are they present? First, I am talking of tetrahedral void. The room you are sitting in, as I am not in the same room, so you have to imagine by yourself. Think of a body diagonal in the room. A body diagonal from one corner to the opposite corner of the room. Just a body diagonal. Just think of a body diagonal. Okay. So a cube is there and you thought of a body diagonal. All of you understand what is body diagonal. Now divide this body diagonal imaginary in 4 parts. Divide this body diagonal in 4 parts. 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is one corner. This is one corner. Right? Body diagonal. Now tell me that how many body diagonals are there in the cube? Tell me. How many body diagonals are there in the cube? Tell me. How many body diagonals are there?
4.
4. Very good. Why 4? See, it's very simple. There are 8 corners, right? There are 8 corners. So two opposite corners. You can visualize that. Okay. Two opposite corners. One is this. One is this. Yes. one is from here to there, and one is from there to there. Yes, so 4 body diagonals are there. All 4 body diagonals you divide by 4 parts. You divide it by 4 parts. Now the tetrahedral voids are present 1/4 distance away from the corner. Means one tetrahedral void is present here. One tetrahedral void is present here. Clear? In the body diagonal. In the body diagonal, so suppose this is the body diagonal. As far as possible, I am showing you. This is the body diagonal. One body diagonal or one tetrahedral void will be present here, and one tetrahedral void will be present somewhere there. But both are present inside the room. Both are present inside the room. They are not shared with any other room. They are present exactly inside the room. Okay. So each body diagonal has got how many tetrahedral void, you tell me? Each body diagonal has got 2 tetrahedral voids. Each body diagonal has got 2 tetrahedral voids. And just now Shubham told that there are 4 tetrahedral voids, and all of you have visualized that there are 4 tetrahedral voids. Sorry, 4 body diagonals. Yes. So if the 4 body diagonals are there, the total number of tetrahedral void will be 8, because each body diagonal will contain 2. So you can visualize that now, that where are the tetrahedral voids present? One here, one that corner, one that corner. Corner means just below corner, and 4 niche ka below corner. I mean above corner, just above corner. Okay, 1/4 distance away from the corner. These are the positions of the 8 tetrahedral voids. Now what are the positions of the 4 octahedral? So 8 tetrahedral voids we understood. Now what are the position of 4 octahedral voids? Octahedral voids, you know the shape of octahedral. All of you know the shape of octahedral. Octahedral voids are present in the center of the edges. In the center of the edges, it will be formed in the center of the edges. So when it is forming in between the center of the edges, okay, it is giving 1/4 share to this room that we had seen last day. That void is giving 1/4 share to this room, to this unit cell. Yes. How many of such edge are there? There are 12 of such edges. There are 12 of such edges. So what is the total number of octahedral void? 12 into 1/4. 12 into 1/4. 12 of them are there, and each is giving 1/4 share. So 12 into 1/4, and 1 is present at the center of the body. At the center of the body, 1 is present at the center of the body. That is completely belongs to that particular unit cell. So plus 1, plus 1. So that is equal to how much? It is 3 plus 1, 4. So these are the positions of 4 octahedral voids. Okay. What I taught today, till now, whatever I taught, I'm just recapping it. What did I say? I said that the 3-dimensional voids can be of 2 types. One is tetrahedral, one is octahedral. What is tetrahedral void? Tetrahedral void means it is formed by the 4 lattice points. What are the 4 lattice points? The 4 lattice points, 3 are placed in one layer, and the other one is placed on the 4 lattice points in touch with each other. Okay. And how the octahedral void is formed? 6 lattice points are in touch with each other, 3 in each layer. Okay, I hope you understood that. Now what are the numbers of tetrahedral void and octahedral void in FCC structure? In FCC structure, because we are talking of FCC unit cell only, as the HCP and CCP both are having a FCC unit cell. Okay, so we are talking of only FCC unit cell. So in case of FCC unit cell, you know that the effective number is 4. That we had done last day only. In case of FCC, the effective number is 4. Okay, that we know already. But where are the voids present? Voids are present. Obviously, how many voids are there? There are 8 tetrahedral voids and 4 octahedral voids. Okay, where are the 8 tetrahedral voids are present? The tetrahedral voids are present in the body diagonals. Body diagonal पे कहाँ पे? Body diagonal पे कहाँ पे है? 1/4 distance. अगर एक body diagonal हम imagine करेंगे, तो 1/4 distance away from the corner. Each corner का 1/4 distance away body diagonal में है. 8 corner है, तो 8 tetrahedral voids are present. And where are the octahedral voids present? Octahedral voids are present at the center of the edges. Center of the edges, 12 edge hai. There are 12 edges. Each void is giving just 1/4 share of it. So since it is giving 1/4 share of it, so it is 1/4 of the 12, that is 3, plus 1 is present where? Plus 1 is present at the center of the body. So what is the total number of voids? Total number of tetrahedral voids? Total number of tetrahedral voids, total number of octahedral voids? Total number of octahedral voids is 4. Is it clear? Now write down a question. Write down a question first. If in a ionic crystal, I want that you understood that completely or not. If in an ionic crystal the positive ion X, the positive ion or the cation X, capital X, is placed at the, or are placed at the lattice points of a FCC, are placed at the lattice points of a FCC unit cell, lattice points of a FCC unit cell, and the anion Y, capital Y, occupies, and the anion Y, capital Y, occupies the octahedral voids, comma, what is the molecular formula of the crystalline solid? What is the molecular formula of the crystalline solid?